What's up, everybody? It's your boy, the greatest 816. Your boy's mind is blown right now. Dude, E3 2015, Sony is letting everybody on notice, putting everybody on notice, letting them know that they here for the gamer. You guys probably didn't know. I didn't actually share it in any of my videos. I don't know why I didn't. But now that I got some stuff to give away, and I can tell you about the E3 from my perspective. I went to one of the Sony screening things that's like in the different movie theaters that was across the nation. I went to one, the one that was in my city was actually sold out, which I was kind of mad about, but there was one that was closed like an hour away. So I went ahead and just went to that one. It was a pretty cool experience to be able to, you know, actually watch E3 kind of like in a big group. It wasn't really like the E3 setting, you know, all the actual media people that be down there and whatnot, but it was a pretty cool setting to be around, you know, fellow gamers and see how everybody takes in the announcements and the games that are coming and different things like that. So that's what this video today will be about, is my perspective on how Sony did. You guys know I play on the PS4, so basically how I feel Sony did when it comes to their E3 conference. The games that were announced, some of the features, some of the cool things, some of the not so cool things, and everything. Overall, I give Sony a great job on what they did for the gamer, man. I'm very excited to be part of the PS4 community. I know I've had nothing but PlayStation. I've never switched back and forth between consoles. I've been with PlayStation since the first one. Just been riding with Sony all this time. But before we get deep into that, your boy got some stuff from this movie theater conference for E3. Some great stuff that I can give away. This is gonna be for active subscribers, and you guys gotta comment below if you want a chance to win. Make sure you guys comment. Make sure you guys are active, and I'm gonna pick some winners out of the comments. I got tons of these things. I gave away these. They're basically like PlayStation Plus. You guys know you can have your this time just added on to your yearly. So I got a code here on each one of these that you can use just to have an additional 7 days. It's just a thank you, some extra stuff that I was given that I can pass on. I know it's not like a huge thing, and the regular like prices I think are like $14.99 for a 3-month or something like that, and then $49.99 for the full year. But a 7-day, you know, free extra 7 days, you can't pass that up. And as you see, your boy's got a ton of these. I'm talking about I got a bunch of them. I got all these right here. So all these are just different codes. If I can figure out how to, all these are different codes here that I can just give out, you know, to all my active subscribers. If you guys are PlayStation users, make sure you guys comment below and let me know if you guys just want this. I think I got 36 of them, I think. I'm pretty sure it's 36. I'm going to stop the number at 30 just to be sure, because I'm not 100%. I haven't 100% counted these. I counted them like one time and I was half driving. I know it probably wasn't the safest thing in the world to do, but whatever. I was half driving and I counted them. I think I counted 36, but I'm going to cap it off at 30 just in case I don't really have 36 and I don't want to trick it off and give away more than what I got. So if you guys want this just free 7 days and you guys are an active subscriber, meaning you can hit the subscribe button right now because it's a great time to do it. You know, you came to this channel for great information. You guys might as well hit that that subscribe button for your boy, and just make a comment below saying, "What's up, man? I want that 7-day trial." I'll hit you back. Each one's got a nice little code on it. I will show you guys the code, but you know how people go, so I'm gonna go ahead and hold that out. But right where my hand is where the codes are on each of them, just inside this little box right here. So each one of those has got a code. And I'll just go ahead and send messages, however, you know, to each person, whether it be Google Plus or Twitter, however you want it. I can DM to you, whatever, to get you guys the code, and you guys can have that extra just free week of PlayStation Plus. It's a great time to be a PlayStation Plus user, by the way. They're giving out Metal Gear Solid for free right now. Word to that. But that's one cool thing that I got. The other cool thing, which I got to limit these because I didn't get as many, of course, is these actual VIP passes right here that I got. Each one, I got 2 of them, so I'll show them both here if I can separate them because they got a lanyard. I got 2 of these VIP passes. when I was there at the movie screening. Each one's got a code, and it's got a cool little feature. One is of the No Man's Sky game, and the other one is of the Street Fighter game. Each one of these has actually got a code. These, since I only got 2 of these are actually going to be a little bit more special. So the way you can differentiate the two, if you want the just PlayStation Plus and you're one of the first 30 people that sign up for it, just say, hey, I want the 7-day trial, and I'll hit you with that. If you want one of these 2, you got to leave a comment saying I want the VIP pass and give me a good reason why you like my channel. Me and my wife, I'll pick one of the comments as a winner. She'll pick another comment as a winner, and I'll reach out to those people and let them know. With this here, you actually get a $5 wallet to your PlayStation Plus account. So you get an extra $5 to be able to spend digitally however you want. It also gives you early access, I believe, to the Batman, I want to say. I kind of forgot. I'm sorry about that. But you get a bunch of cool stuff with these, actually. That's why these are limited. There's a website called PlayStation.com/E3 voucher that you'll actually go to, put in this code, give them your PlayStation email that you use, and you actually get like 4 or 5 cool things. One of the main things I remember is you get a $5 thing, and I know the other one has to do with Batman Arkham Knight. I'm just not 100% sure like if it's a character or an additional scene or a gun. I honestly don't know. I forgot. My bad. But I got them, and I'm about to redeem mine shortly after I make this video. But we're pretty deep into the video, and I haven't even gotten to the content, so my apologies. We're going to kind of speed this up a little bit now that the giveaway stuff is out the way. E3 2015 for Sony, man. If you're not a gamer, if you're not proud about these games, man, I don't know what else to tell you. The games are, first of all, starting to just look unreal. They're looking beautiful on the Sony PlayStation 4. They're running smoothly, looking great. I'm very excited at a time right now, so you can definitely understand that right now. Let me just go ahead and make this announcement. My channel is probably going to start broadening more out and more out. I know I've done a little bit of more combat, done a little bit of 2K, and majority of it has been Call of Duty. But with all the great games coming out, y'all, your boy's got to expand his horizon. You know what I'm saying? I got to expand my horizon. These games is great content. And speaking of horizon, that game looks sick. You hear me? Sick. The look of the game, first of all, the concept is pretty dope. I mean, you are the little chick with the bow and arrows, but the machines and how they, like, you got dinosaur machines. The way the game was playing, and they were just doing like the walkthrough or whatever it was, where she was basically taking out whatever that big machine is that came out of nowhere when she was trying to get those look like Secret of the Ooze containers off of those little smaller type robots. That game looks sick. I'm pretty excited for that game. That's gonna probably have to be a must-have in my gameplay. You'll definitely see it here on this YouTube channel. That's for sure, of me playing that game. Hitman I think was next up in the lineup. The graphics once again was legit. Looks like a fun game. It looks like I'm trying to see what I could compare it to, because you know they've had other Hitmans. I wasn't big on the other Hitmans in all seriousness of life, but this one I'm not 100% sure. It's one of those on the fence. I might, you know, check it out maybe later. It probably won't be like an initial day one. Like that Horizon looks like a day one cop for me. But Hitman is probably gonna be a dope game. Looks like it's kind of got like some tactical to it, and you know you always got the, you know, as far as just a shooter game, stuff like that. So it might be. I ain't gonna lie, it might be one of those PlayStation Plus wait for the free type games. It might be one of those, but it looks dope. I ain't gonna lie about that. It do look dope. And it looks like it should be a fun game. I wonder what the storyline is gonna be like. Like I said, I haven't played any of the other ones, so I'm not sure if it all will tie together or if you can actually just hop straight in and get at it, you know. But after Hitman, we got the announcement of Street Fighter 5. You know I love me some fighting games. Street Fighter 5 is an all-time classic. And on top of that, it's a PS4 exclusive. Double win. Double win. It's a great old game. You really can't get mad about that. I mean, if you know anything about Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, games like those, you'll be pretty excited about the Street Fighter 5. They got a couple new characters coming on, which was pretty interesting, the new take that they've added onto it. So that'll be interesting. I'll probably cop that. I'll probably cop it probably after I've worn out Mortal Kombat, because I probably won't be going back and forth between those type of games, in all honesty. So probably after I've completed Mortal Kombat, I'll probably cop that Street Fighter 5. Probably not a day one cop, but I'm for sure definitely going to get it. You'll see it here on my channel. Oh yeah, and you got to go with your boy Ryu. You got to go with your boy Ryu. Also, might have early access to that. If I get early beta access, you'll definitely check that out on the channel. Next game up, I'm very, very, very excited about, y'all. No Man's Sky. Oh my goodness. No Man's Sky looks huge. Like, I don't even know how anybody could ever complete that game. They got worlds inside of worlds inside of worlds inside of worlds. The dude on the thing, like, I know, the dude went to a place that was 213 light years away. I said, what? What? Dude, first person there, and they got, it's dope because, like, if you go to a planet or whatever that somebody's already been on, and they establish, you know, or whatever, they bring the planet up or whatnot, bring life form or whatever it is that you can do within the game. First of all, just getting there, you know, once you warp there. But while you're up in the air, you could be battling in your actual, like, starship or whatever it is that they're going to call the ships that you're in. Then once you get on the ground, you can do more fighting. And then if you actually just go to a new place, just the simple fact of discovering, you know, a new life form. Like when the dude was swimming, the dude was just literally discovering new fish and naming the fish, or they were coming up, popping up names or whatever it was, in the life form of just a brand new planet that you could open up. I really hope that game, everybody adapts, because if, like, you could get as many people that's on, like, Call of Duty total on this game, I think that would be pretty dope to have that many people on such a big open world. I think that would be pretty dope. The next game up in the lineup is Dreams. Dreams is made by the people that make Little Big Planet. I've never personally got into Little Big Planet. They gave it away on PlayStation 3 for free in one of the PlayStation Plus monthly deals. I honestly couldn't just get into it. I think it's dope that you can make your own gameplays and people can do that, and that's kind of what Dreams is like. You basically kind of, anything you can dream of, you can basically make. So you can make games, you can make concerts, you can make all this other stuff. It's a dope concept. I personally probably don't have the time, or in all honesty, the imagination to go out and do all that stuff. So I would probably rather just play the stuff that other people do. That might be pretty tight. But as far as the concept, it is a dope concept, because I know it's talented people and all, like, all that kind of stuff across the world. But, like, for me personally, I won't be buying it. But it would be interesting, like I said, to see, probably checking out on YouTube just to check and see what people make up for others to play. You know, that'd probably be pretty cool. A next big game that comes down the line, I know big in the gaming community, is Assassin's Creed. Once again, another game. Me personally, I don't like the older setting games. That's just me. That's why I really didn't like Call of Duty World at War. I don't like it when they go back in old times. I just don't. But Assassin's Creed Syndicate looks pretty dope. That might be the first one I had to cop. I'm gonna lie to you, I haven't played any of the other Assassin's Creed, just because of some fact they look old. But Assassin's Creed Syndicate, for some odd reason, Assassin's Creed, it has been drawing my attention, like, from afar, and I've been kind of paying attention to it. A buddy of mine actually played the first, second, and third one, and he went and beat them all. And he talks to Rants and Raves about them, actually. Shout out to JB. I just personally haven't got into it and spent the time to actually play the game. But I have been noticing what they've been doing, and it seems like every game that they come out with, somehow it seems to have gotten better and better with each one. And this Syndicate actually looks really good. I don't know why. It really has my attention. Like, it might be a must cop for me. And I haven't played any of the other ones, but this one just looks really dope for some odd reason. But on to the next, they talked about the Final Fantasy 7 remake. I know personally that this is a huge game with much success of that franchise. So first of all, I'm very glad that Sony's got this. That making that happen is definitely big time clutch move on Sony's behalf. It's not much the type of game that I play, I'm into, or anything like that, but I do understand its importance in the gaming community. My cousin, he's another guy who actually loved Final Fantasy. For whatever reason, he was just all into those type of games. So, like I said, I understand the huge hit that it is, and I think it's going to be a big thing for the PlayStation gaming community for them to remake that. The other one that looks a little kiddie version with like the midgets of Final Fantasy World of Fantasy or whatever it was that they did. I'm not about that life at all. I'm gonna go ahead and that's a must pass. That's a must pass, not a must cop. It's a must pass. After Final Fantasy VII, though, the next one that they announced was Batman. Batman has been starting to look like a must-have game. It comes out like in like a week, or if it's not out already, I'm not 100% even sure. But Batman is starting to look like a must-have game. I might have to add that to the collection somehow, some way. They announced the Scarecrow missions, which looked like Call of Duty Zombies on crack. It was just tons of dead people coming after everybody. It looked crazy. It looked tight. It looked fun. That's just, I mean, I can't put it in no other words than that. Batman is looking legit. You saw some Nightwing in there. You saw some Batgirl. And you saw Robin in there. So, I don't know if that's going to have anything to do with like a multiplayer co-op, which is like, multiplayer co-op, ever since Rainbow Six Vegas, multiplayer co-op has been like my thing. I don't know why. But any game that I can actually play a campaign or a story mode with my friends, I'm all about for whatever reason. So I don't know how they're going to do that in Batman, or if it's going to be single, because everybody knows Batman is usually just his own guy. I don't know how they're going to do that in the game, but it should be interesting. After that, they then announced Project Morpheus. We all know about it. We've all been talking about it for some time now. Virtual reality's coming, y'all. It's coming. I don't know how they're going to incorporate it, how it's going to work. I just know it's coming, and I'm pretty excited about it. I really can't say much more about that because I've never really had any hands on it. With the equipment, with the tech. The company that I do work for, though, DST, we actually got people in Canada that actually helped with Project Morpheus, though. That's, you know, pretty big deal, but just it's a crazy sidebar, crazy fact. After that, they announced the PlayStation Vue. For the PlayStation Vue, actually, I really hope that this gets adapted. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably not, because I love my Google Fiber. Word to Google Fiber. But PlayStation Vue, if that can really get adapted, the simple fact that they want to give you a TV service where you actually select your own channels, because I mean, let's be real, how many channels you pay for? 500 channels, you might watch a handful, maybe 10 at most. So that would be pretty dope, just because of the simple fact they're giving you that on your console, where you can actually have certain services that you would do. Now, the bad thing about it is, of all the lists that they saw on there, one of the big ones, ESPN, ain't on there, so that might be just a fail, because most guys watch sports. I mean, I'm just not gonna lie to you. But if they can add more channels to the lineup, and you actually just pay for whatever channels that you specifically want, that probably would be actually dope in the long run. So hopefully it's something that can be adopted, you know, and possibly just changing TV in general, in all honesty, between Netflix and Hulu Plus already being out there. Starting to wrap this up, guys, there's a few more things that's left. We're going to skip one because we're going to come back to that, because, you know, it excited your boy a little bit. So we're going to skip over that. We're going to come back to it. Star Wars Battlefront, though. Not the Disney Star Wars. That looked pretty whack. That looked like a whack Pixar movie. I'm going to just go ahead and throw that out there. Yeah, they could have left that. George Lucas did not sell the rights to Star Wars for $6 billion for them to be making Disney Pixar movies for Star Wars. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. But the actual Star Wars Battlefront that EA is making, that looks legit. That's the real Star Wars game. Like I said, I don't know what Disney 3.0 is doing, but that Star Wars Battlefront looks dope. And it is co-op, so that's a must-have for your boy. Your boy's going to have that with his friends. We're going to be on there battling that campaign, having my lightsaber ready, doing work. Next up, and this was the biggest probably drop outside of me. It probably was the biggest to everybody else. But Uncharted 4, that looks sick. If y'all didn't watch it, y'all got to go back and watch that. And just pay attention to the detail of how when Drake is moving through the crowd and he's actually not just pixelating people and pushing them out the way or stuff. He's literally like side swiping and saying excuse me to every last person that he touches. Then when they driving, you got to pay attention to the driving and the surrounding atmosphere of how they moving literally between bounces like this and jumping up and down over hills. You got people on the sideline. I mean, not on the sideline, but on the actual outer parts of the game where you're not actually just driving, but you can see them acting a fool and going crazy. The detail that's in that game it's one that's unrivaled might be right now. That game, my goodness, it's gonna be dope. That Uncharted 4 is pretty dope. My wife's acting a fool right now. Just FYI, I don't know what she's doing. She's clearly dropping lettuce everywhere.
Everywhere.
Anyway, lastly, the news that just shut it down for your boy. I've been waiting for this moment for a long time. Black Ops 3. Activision and Sony finally did what they should. Well, I ain't gonna lie. They shouldn't have did it back in the day on PS3 because the PS3 was slacking. But your boy had one, so I really wanted it. But now that the PS4 is clearly the superior system, we back on top, y'all. We gonna get our stuff first. I've been sick and tired of waiting these months. Waiting on Xbox to play them and get all the maps and all the DLC and all that jazz. Getting it first has been pissing me off. I don't think I understand. I've been upset about it. I gotta go to YouTube, look on Xbox videos and YouTubers that got Xboxes. I don't even want an Xbox. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't want it. I don't want it. But that is all changing with Black Ops 3. When they announced that deal in the movie theater, I'm telling y'all, I said, yes, it's about time. No, literally, yes, it's about time. I said it in the movie theater. Everybody looked at me like I was crazy. But I'm ecstatic that is finally coming with PS4 exclusivity. And that's one of the things I'm ecstatic about. The second thing is the revamped co-op. I know everybody's probably just saying like, oh, well, it's going to be the same COD. It's going to be the same COD. Whatever. I don't care. Even if it is, I'm probably still. When I know I'm not gonna. I'm still gonna buy it. I got that week already scheduled off of work. I'm gonna be on multiplayer. You can catch me all the time. But the co-op, it's only been right all these years that they give you 4 people that's always with you when you're doing missions. Let your friends be the other people. I mean, I don't know who had the epiphany, but I'm so ecstatic that they did. Now you can actually take your friends. They've given you Exo Survival. They've given you doggone, I forgot what it was from Modern Warfare 2, I think. I forgot what they even called it when they sent you the waves of the people that you could play with your friends. It's only right that they give you the campaign mode. So I'm actually very excited about the campaign mode. There was so much ruckus and stuff going on in that video that they showed y'all. I'm very, very, very excited for the Black Ops 3 campaign mode. The multiplayer looks tight as usual. I mean, you're not gonna change too much, really. It's kind of like, to me, it's kind of like Madden, except they still do actually do a little bit of innovation. Madden just doesn't do any innovation. They just give you new rosters every year, and it's the exact same game. Which that's another topic for another day. Black Ops 3, at least they do some changes, like Advanced Warfare. They gave you a double jump, gave you a whole different level. Having to worry about stuff. Black Ops and Call of Duty. Your concept's gonna be the same. You run around, you shoot everybody. It's the streaks, the perks, and things like that that's gonna make things different. And the maps really is gonna make things different until they do something drastically different, like change it to, instead of 6v6 and not just have ground war 9v9, give us an 8v8 and ground war maybe 12 versus 12 and a little bit bigger maps. Activision, we're talking to you. I think that would be a great game changer, but that's for another day. Until that happens, Call of Duty is really just going to be the same. You're going to run around, you're going to shoot people. It doesn't get any more basic than that. But this exclusivity, I'm ecstatic about getting stuff first, not having to be last, because if you ain't first, you're last. If you ain't first, you're last. But I'm very excited, like I said, about Black Ops 3. I can't wait till the beta comes out in August. We got a release date for that. Your boy's got his pre-ordered already, so I'm already ready for that beta code to come to me so I can check it out. Y'all know y'all gonna see it here first on this channel. If you haven't yet, and you sat here for 24.5 minutes, hit that subscribe button. What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you? Go check out my gameplay on my other videos, whether it's to your left or to your right or wherever it is on your screen. Check them out. Hit your boy up in the comments. Let me know if you want this 7-day trial, free passage, just a free extra week for you for PlayStation Plus, or 2 lucky winners will be able to get these VIP passes with $5 coupon vouchers for your PlayStation Plus account, and a whole slew of other content that you get out of this. But that's gonna pretty much wrap up. Also, let me know. They gave us a bunch of stuff. I ain't gonna. These little things are just like something you can put on your wall. It's probably like maybe 8 to 10 of these. If you guys really want these, I don't know if y'all even want them or not. But it's just a pretty cool thing that I got a bunch of them. Like I said, it just says PlayStation symbol. It's got a reserved. I don't know why they was handing them out, but they gave them to us. And also, I do got 3 of these. You know, greatness always awaits. And also, it's got 4 big games that's gonna be coming to you on PlayStation. I got 3 of these, so if y'all want these, let me know. I'll be more than happy to send these out to y'all. It's the least I can do for y'all supporting your boy. Make sure you guys give this video a thumbs up if you like the content. Share it around Google Plus, Twitter, Facebook. If you like the video and I get the tweet, I'll make sure I retweet it and I'll say thank you. I appreciate you. Everybody have a great time. It's a great time to love Sony and be a gamer. I can't say it enough. Let's go with 2015 to 2016. It's going to be a great time to be a gamer, y'all. Join the wave. Join the wave. Peace.